I could have never guessed that it would be such high-profile individuals in the video.
It's interesting to think about the idea that if they had played it cool, then nobody would be talking about this today.
Oh, look at these two. All right, come on, you're okay? Oh, what?
It's fascinating to think that if they had simply kept their composure, no one would be talking about this today. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay. What? No one could have predicted that the people in today's viral video would be such high-profile individuals. Now, serious questions are being asked. Will they be forced to leave their jobs? The company, Astronomer, confirmed that CEO Byron has stepped down. Everyone is talking about it. NBC News also confirmed that HR executive Kristen Kitt has resigned. We've all seen that cringeworthy kiss cam clip. A CEO and his head of HR caught being a little too cozy at a Coldplay concert. The internet went into meltdown. Their careers unraveled. And now Kristen Kitt has officially resigned. But this is only the beginning. From the fan who captured the video, to the company's new CEO, to the families now in turmoil, a 15-second moment triggered a complete media firestorm. Here's how it all unfolded. On July 24th, Astronomer released a brief, one-sentence statement confirming Kitt's resignation. No quote, no explanation. And frankly, no one was surprised. Her departure came just 5 days after Byron stepped down and 8 days after the fateful Coldplay show. The timeline moved fast. The concert happened on July 16th. By the 18th, both Byron and Kitt were placed on leave pending an internal investigation. Byron resigned the very next day. While Byron made a swift exit, Kitt stayed silent a little longer. But insiders said her departure was all but guaranteed. As Chief People Officer, she was supposed to embody company values. Then new details emerged. Photos taken shortly after the incident showed Kitt outside her New Hampshire home without her wedding ring. It wasn't just her expression people noticed, but the absence of that ring, which fueled speculation about marital trouble. While the official statement remained terse, her surroundings painted a fuller picture, and they raised more questions. Was this merely professional fallout? Or were the personal stakes even higher? As the head of HR, a role meant to uphold workplace integrity and professionalism, Kitt's actions were especially damaging. Her lapse in judgment wasn't just personal. It called into question the very values she was meant to champion, threatening the moral backbone of Astronomer's culture. Following Byron's resignation, Astronomer acted quickly. Co-founder Pete DeJoy stepped as interim CEO. He called the media coverage unusual and surreal, but acknowledged one truth: the scandal made Astronomer a household name. Not for the right reasons, but visibility is visibility. Just 2 months earlier, the company had successfully raised nearly $100 million. Now, that future felt uncertain. Investors weren't just watching numbers, they were watching headlines. DeJoy thanked the employees and made one thing clear: Astronomer would press forward. No drama, no distractions. The underlying message: it's time to shift focus from viral gossip back to business. But as the company tried to contain the damage, the internet kept watching. The woman behind the viral video wasn't a journalist, nor an employee, just a Coldplay fan named Grace Springer, who happened to be in the right seat at the right time. At the Gillette Stadium show on July 16th, she pulled out her phone when the kiss cam came on. Like many fans, she hoped to see herself on the big screen. I was hoping to see myself. I love capturing moments, that's why I had my phone out. Instead, she recorded Byron and Kitt sharing a private moment, followed by visible discomfort once they realized they were on camera. When I filmed it, I didn't think much of it. But later, reviewing the footage, I thought, yeah, it looks bad. Grace posted the video on TikTok. It exploded overnight. Within days, it amassed more than 122 million views across platforms. But viral fame didn't bring her any money. No, I haven't made a penny. The video wasn't monetized. She didn't expect it to go viral. She also expressed sympathy for the families affected. I really feel for Andy's wife, Megan, his family, and everyone hurt by this. If I hadn't posted it, she said, someone else would have. There were over 50. 0 people there. I wasn't the only one filming. Someone else would have uploaded it. To her. The moment wasn't private, it was broadcast to thousands on a public screen. She just happened to post it first. This is the age of distributed media power. News isn't only shaped by legacy media anymore, it's crowdsourced. A fan with a smartphone has the power to expose what a multi-million-dollar PR department can't suppress. This event is a perfect case study of how information flows today instantly and without control. So why did this video ignite global attention? Experts say the answer is simple. People are tired of watching the powerful escape accountability. That kiss cam moment was awkward, raw, unfiltered. It offered a rare look at 2 executives completely losing composure. No PR guardrails. No corporate spin. Just panic. One media analyst called it a viral antidote to corporate cringe, a rare moment where regular people got to laugh at polished, seemingly untouchable elites. It hit a nerve. Some called it schadenfreude, taking pleasure in others' missteps. But this felt deeper. It felt like karma. Why? Because this wasn't just a misstep. It was personal and public. A CEO and his HR head, caught in an intimate moment, in front of 60, 0 fans and millions more online. They weren't thinking about the company or the consequences, they got caught being careless. And the world saw every second. But while the internet laughed, the fallout at home was anything but funny. Andy Byron's wife, Megan Carrie Byron, reportedly left their multi-million-dollar home in Northborough, Massachusetts, and moved to a $2.4 million estate in Kennebec, Maine. She has since removed Byron's surname from all her social profiles. Neighbors report friends and family have been visiting frequently. Kristen Kitt was seen for the first time since resigning, watering plants outside her home in Rye, New Hampshire, wearing a pink athleisure set and no wedding ring. Her husband, Andrew Kitt, owner of Privateer Rum, was in Japan when the video broke. Some claim the couple had already been considering separation, but that remains unconfirmed. What is clear is that both families have been deeply impacted. No divorce filings have been made public, and none of the spouses have spoken to the media. But silence, body language, and distance say enough. In corporate leadership, personal behavior is not a private matter. When you represent an organization, your personal choices, especially when public, reflect back on the brand. This scandal is a warning to companies everywhere. The line between personal and professional is thinner than ever. So where does that leave us? In just 10 days, a kiss cam moment turned into a full-blown corporate reckoning. Kristen Kitt and Andy Byron both resigned. A fan with a phone became a digital whistleblower. A new CEO took over. And 2 families were left to pick up the emotional pieces. It wasn't just about the clip, it was about the context. Who they were, what they stood for, what they had to lose. There is no clean ending, no apology tour, no redemption arc, at least not yet. Just a single, fleeting moment captured by a stranger that reminded everyone how quickly trust can shatter and how hard it is to rebuild.